Out here doing a little harvesting cucumbers is really good. That just made me think of something. When we spend time, years, putting in work so we can get harvest like these cucumbers are giving. Like we got 6-7 jars of pickle already and still picking. I think I got 8-9 in there from yesterday that I picked. And we still getting sets like that. Make you a plan for your grocery. Cruising is fun anytime. Because I'm telling you, some of these varieties that we get just won't stop quitting. It's starting to finally take some damage. So I'm thinking it's gonna die back, but I got pickly cucumbers coming up there and some Soulon long cukes coming up back there. So man, I overdid it with the cucumbers this year. Because we got way more. Most of the time, the pickling cucumbers is the only one that does great. This is supposed to have been a burpless. What's going on, bro? It's supposed to have been a burpless cucumber. But you can tell these is not burpless cucumbers. But the seed pack was burpless. But them is not burpless cucumbers. They grow a lot faster than pickling cucumber. So I don't really know what kind of cucumbers they are, but they are prolific. Every day I'm coming out here now, especially since all this rain. And I'm picking 6, 8, 12 cucumbers. You got to make a plan for all them. I already done made 6 jars of pickles already from these cukes. And they're still getting so many, it's unreal. Look at my Moore's blood orange. That baby beautiful. She is beautiful. Got June bug on my white guava. You gotta get off of there. Get off of my flower. Hope that's set. Guavas is budding out like crazy. But you gotta make a plan for all this, boy. It's like all the blueberries I've been getting this year. Man, blueberries for days. You gotta make a plan for all this. Purple bell peppers is beautiful. They are beautiful. Yeah, I was just out here doing a little harvesting, walking around. It just finished popping up a rainstorm. Come out here and then it's so hot. It wasn't even this hot out here before this rain. Now it's out here, it's so hot. It feel like Texas. It's like Texas humidity out here. Like you forgot what state it was in. Like I said before, I don't know what kind of bush this is. When I bought it from the big box store, it was labeled a top hatter. But this is not a top hatter. Looks more like a service berry. Look how small the berries are. But they are delicious. It's pink lemonade. So much stuff. When you put in years of getting stuff going, and then when it actually started going, and you start getting them massive harvesting, man, what are you really gonna do with all of that? What? It's only so many things of jellies and jams and all that you can make. I think my goal is just to produce enough to last all the way through to the next spring. If I can do that, then I'm set. As far as jams, past there. Renee's Secret Garden. As far as jams, we passed there on jams. So many blueberries and blackberries and strawberries. You just put away pounds every year. I'll be glad when I get finished picking all these blueberries. That way I can take all this netting down. This stuff is a hassle. Like this blueberry is, I forgot what this is. All my blueberries is old. Tags been gone. I know the varieties I bought. Climax, uh, Tougher Blue, a Duke. I got a Northern. Got a couple Sweethearts. I got a Emerson, something like that. And one that starts with a C. I forgot the name of that. It's a funny name. It's like an Indian name. You in Texas? Yeah, I think it's humidity. It took the wrong direction or something. It was coming to a T state, Texas, but it ended up way down here in Tennessee. Y'all can have it back. We don't want it. We get hot enough. Hot enough. The bud file. How y'all doing this Sunday? How y'all Sunday going so far? Hope y'all putting away some groceries. I seen your I want to redo my grapevines. I seen this thing on Timu. It's actually for raspberries. Yeah, it's hot. It's actually for raspberries, but they 7-foot posts. They got 2 arms. Some of them got 2 arms, one at midway and one a little bit lower. I want to get 4. One there, one there. Well, need more than 4. 2, 3, 4. I need about 6 to put them on for my grapes. They for raspberries, but for grapes, I think they'll work good. Because you see how these arms come out on your grapes? I'll give you that second arm to just hold it right there. Because these grapes, y'all see how I prune them every year, they just come back like crazy. Grapes are fast growers, very fast grower. My Jamaican soil is turning into a little tree, but so far I ain't got nothing yet. Yeah, it's been hot. It's been really hot. The rain slacked off, but we still get them pop-up showers about every other day. But it's been slacking off. These blueberries is, you got so many varieties. I got so many varieties that it ain't like the strawberries. Strawberries just get for a month and a half, then boom, they done. Blueberries, only so many a day, and then they can last for months at a time. Cheryl Noel, how you doing? They can last for months at a time. Just keep on, constantly harvesting. Tomatoes, they're blushing. I think I'm up to 22 blueberry bushes. And my logic for that is, I ain't got none. I seen them on sale. It's like, I can add that. I can squeeze one more in, one more. In all actuality, I probably only need about maybe 4 or 5. But we get excited. We see stuff on sale, a good price. I'm like, man, one more ain't gonna hurt. Not one more. Then you out here in this heat, cause it's smoking. I gotta keep this big old hat on because all these mosquitoes been out here going crazy. This another pink lemonade. This little thing right here, this one has grown like crazy. I got the other one down there at the same time. Bought them a little bitty thing, maybe 4 years ago now. Now look at her. She's a monster. She about 5 foot tall. She produced more blueberries than you can. That's how you really want to get them when they dark pink like that. Them pink lemonades, dark pink like that. Not them two right there, but them right there. That's how you really want to get them. They sweeter. Sometimes you can't tell. You think it's always pink all the way around and you just pull it. Just like I did that one. And it's hard to see. Especially me, I got comfort everywhere. I gotta get all this comfort cut back. Start putting that in the compost pile. Yeah, I got comfort for days. If anybody don't need any comfort, I got it for days. That's all comfort. Comfort. Started with 5 little roots. Now I got so much comfort, it's unreal. It's like a maze out here. I'm pretty sure this one is a climax. Pretty sure. This is a heavy producer too. I hate this net and stuff. I'm telling you, if I had to do it all over again, I would build an enclosure and put chicken wire around it for these blueberries and strawberries. That way I didn't have to keep messing with this netting. This netting is a nuisance. Mel's garden. That's a netting is a nuisance. Oh God, can I get it? I still got a lot of pears on my kefir pear, even though it got fire blight. And quite a few still left on my pineapple pear. Can't wait to see what they taste like. Haven't tasted that tree yet. I'm out here sweating like crazy. I'm gonna need another shower. Thing too about all this rain, it's hard to get out here and keep all these weeds gone. Man, look at all them weeds. Seem like they grow overnight. I just picked all the gooseberries last week. Blackberries coming in now. That mean mixed berry jam pretty soon. I done made so much strawberry jam already this year, it's unreal. It's these too long, I haven't said, too long longs, Japanese cucumbers. They finally starting to show up. I'm liking the production on them lemon board cucumbers, though. I mean, lemon board tomatoes, though. Pretty good production. It's an early girl. These melons is running like crazy now. First time I'm growing them purple bell peppers too. Them things are beautiful. Weeds bad, yeah. All this rain, true. You can't stay on top of them weeds with all this rain going on. You know, I got Bermuda grass too. Look, that's all you see in the middle of them strawberries. Bermuda grass. Bermuda. And I tell you, when I started this section over here, this landscape fabric up under here. On top of it, number wood chips. They find a way to get through. When you dig holes through it, cut holes in it to plant something, they come up around it, just like these blackberries. I mean, just like these blueberries, like coming all up through there. And you gotta leave it a gap so you can have space for your new shoots to come up. Because if you don't, plant just gonna die off. You gotta leave that gap. Got a lot of figs ready to go. Ready to go. I keep them, a lot of them in these small containers so I can ship them if I gotta ship them. The ones in the bigger containers I have to sell around here. That's the first time I'm growing purple bell peppers is this year. Brown turkey is doing what it always do. If you want a reliable feed that always gonna produce, even if you're in a cold zone like me, zone 7, brown turkey is very reliable. And she's very good too. The only one didn't die back is this big Cadota here. And it don't have not one fig on it the first. Not one. These blackberries been getting pretty good here. Oh, like 2, maybe 3 years ago, when I had these up here on the side of the house, right beside the raspberries, man, these things used to give so much. So much. You just pick buckets and buckets of blackberry. But these got thorns on them. And the problem with that, my granddaughter used to love picking them. And she always get thorns all in her fingers and stuff, always getting hurt. So I moved them up here and bought some thornless ones she can pick. I'm sweating all over the. I just dropped that one. It's a lot. It's hard to get holding this camera though. Let me set this camera up. Backyard garden flow. Bermuda is no joke. It sure ain't. I don't know who come up with it, who designed it, or whatever. But they need a stick on their butt for that. I can't stand this Bermuda grass. I can't stand this Bermuda grass. And elderberries, them things, man, they grow like crazy. They grow like crazy. All of these elderberries, I will cut back to a little bitty note. As soon as I pick all these flowers off, I'll sell the cutting. And next year, they'll be just as tall as that again. They about like grapes. They grow like crazy. Get out of there. You're going to get stuck up. Get out. See? You're already stuck. Come out of there. Get off of me. And blackberries will get you. As far as figs, though, it's only 3 so far that got figs on them. That's the violet, brown turkey, and no, it's 4. Italian honey, and Texas Everberry. Texas Everberry was the first. It usually always is. These is, I think they call them sweet baby shortcakes or something like that. They thornless variety. They get bigger and sweeter. This year they are. But before this year, they were smaller and not as sweet as the wild ones over there. Yeah. That's the wild ones. Well, they ain't wild. They just got thorns on them. That's why I call them wild ones. And these the sweet baby shortcakes. I don't know what, I forgot what they are. Something like that. And they grow like crazy. These right here are actually the plant that I actually bought that these come off of. I actually moved it from over here like 3 years ago. And when the one I moved died, this came up because I left some of the root. So, I mean, that's a blessing. I move stuff all the time. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it don't. It's like this year, I'm moving a lot of stuff from over here. I'm moving my plum, I'm moving a couple of them apple trees. I'm moving that Red Haven peach. I'm moving that nectarine. Yeah, I'm trying to move a lot of stuff from over here next year. Just to spice stuff out a little bit more. I seen a little bit better way I wanted to do it. This, I always get cedar rust. You see all that new growth? I picked all that cedar rust leaves off. And then it's all new growth flush now. Only getting 2 Honeycrisp apples holding on. All of my peaches done bit the dust. Every single. It's a gooseberry. It's spreading and growing like crazy. Only got 1 Honeycrisp. Rose of Sharon. Oh, that's a Gala Honeycrisp down here. 1 Honeycrisp too. I have a lot of sugarcane jujubes in it this year too. I'm finna start cutting and taking some cuttings and rooting some cutting. See, that's what cedar rust is. You see that on that leaf right there? See them spots? That's cedar rust. No matter how much spraying I do, you get a bunch of rain and stuff like that, that's pretty much ain't nothing you can do. It's gonna get it anyway. Cause there's cedar trees all around here. There ain't no way I can take out all these cedar trees. But they ain't gonna stop me from growing what I wanna grow. Strawberry bed is massive. I'm thinking about changing that whole. I don't think I'm gonna grow in ground no more. I want to get beds, put beds all down through there where I grow at my vegetable gardens at. Mulberries, yeah, I got one. I put it in the ground last year. It's a dwarf elderberry. It's right over here. Oh, and Grape. It's right there. I'm taking all these bananas up. You want a banana plat? I got plenty. I'm taking all these bananas up. I'm planting this right there where them bananas is. I'm putting my 5-in-1 plum. And a little bit over here, I'm gonna put my Granny Smith apple. And down here, probably gonna put my Red Haven peach. Don't hurt the harvest. What's going on, Shawnee? This corn finally tasseled. Finally getting some silks, like some corn trying to grow. Hope they get pollinated. This wind keeps knocking it over. This corn and this corn is the same kind of corn. Look how light green that is than this. Yeah, them grapes. Grapes is one of the easiest things you can grow if you get the right varieties. So far, I know I had the green and the purple forever, and I hardly ever got that many grapes off of them. Actually, going into their 8th season now, and I moved them last year or the year before, put them on the back fence rows. These marigolds is exploding this year too, and these jalapeno peppers. These jalapeno peppers, every day you coming out here, you picking a lot. There's only so many jalapeno peppers that you can pickle. I got pickled jalapeno peppers. I put them in some pickles. I made just jalapeno peppers. Sammy Joe said some cowboy candy. I'm probably gonna have to make some of that. That's a good idea. I ain't think about that. My Barbados cherry ain't flowered no more since beginning of spring when it was still going in and out the house. So I took all the blooms off of it, and real heavy. Yeah, but I got all of these figs right here. Waiting for their new home. All these kumquats, I gotta get it back up. Man, I'm running out of pots though. Got so much stuff I done potted up and sold off in pots that now I'm running out of pots. I have to find some more pots. But I gotta get my kumquats in bigger pots, containers before this fall. That one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. My marriage lemon, that's a warrior satsuma, finally putting on some new growth since we had her. Pretty good. I cut these tips back on this brown celeste satsuma. Man, they was always hanging on the ground on both sides of these and this one right here. So I cut it back. Now it's putting out some new growth. It's going on what? Got this 2 years ago. This is going on its third season. So I'm hoping maybe next year we can get some satsumas off of it. But that's what we got. Jalapeno peppers, 6 cukes, blueberries, and blackberries. Not a bad harvest. We got this thing last year from Savannah Citrus. I think it was Savannah Citrus I got it from. Tom. This Moore's Blood Orange is amazing, y'all. This thing grows with ease and it sets fruit like crazy. And they so delicious, so delicious. That's what I'm planning. I'm gonna cut these peach trees back really, really heavy. Really heavy. I thought about just air laying them, both of them, and then just planting them over here somewhere and cutting these down. I don't want my trees that tall. Every year I cut these things back heavy. Every year they just grow like crazy. And this year I'm very disappointed. Because I mean, I have the calcium clay and everything to keep them sprayed. But you can't keep stuff sprayed when it's raining for days and weeks on ends. And then the bugs get in your stuff. I sprayed them when they first flowered out with some calcium clay. After the buds dropped, my little fruit, I sprayed them. So like, oh yeah, I'm gonna stay on top of this. Then boom, just rain for weeks and weeks and weeks on end. This little rooted fig right here is a cadota. I put this over here, what, 3 years ago now? So it's growing like crazy. All the Bermuda grass all up in my pineapple guava. Got another pineapple guava over here. Tips of it died. My Cavendish didn't come back this year, it died. My little lemon guava, I'm gonna have to dig that up and put it in a pot. Because it dies back every year and this ain't growing enough. Here he is right there. And plus he gets shaded out by this big fig now. They were both the same size when I put them in here. But every year it dies back like crazy. So I'm gonna have to put that in a pot with I got a strawberry guava this year too with that strawberry guava. And I got a pink guava and that white guava. My Mexican cream, I think it's gone too. I think it was my fault though. I seen a little sprout at the bottom of it coming back because I cut it back really, really heavy over the winter because it was just out of control. So I cut it back really, really heavy. It was hanging on, looking pretty decent. Got and left it outside a couple of nights when it got cold. And it had one little sprout coming up from the bottom. So I cut the top part back. I think I messed up when I did that. Now I think it's just gone. All these bananas right here is all what I took up from here. Buzz got all my peaches on the Alberta. Mine too. Every single one of them. That on the Alberta, Bella, Georgia, and the Red Haven. All three of them got took out. and my plums on my 5-in-1 plum. I'm hoping next year I can get some jujubes. Next year they be going in what, their third season, I believe, since I grew them from cutting. I think they'll be going into their third season. I should be able to take some then. I'm hoping anyway. I appreciate y'all coming out. It's hot out here. I'm sweating. I got my big old camo hat on to keep my mosquitoes off of me. I appreciate y'all coming by, hanging out with me for a minute while I'm doing a little harvest. I'm gonna get off here. Whew, I'm hot. Like I always say, my jujube I got from you took off. It took off. I have a lot more of them cuttings. I'll send you another one. So I think they say you're supposed to have two, but I don't know if it's two of a different one of each different varieties or the two of the same variety help. Because the only ones I got is the sugar cane. I was looking at getting some more cuttings off of Essie's, but man, some of them they just want too much for. And I ain't finna pay no $70, $80 for no tree. No jujube tree, no lane jujube, or I'm not finna pay no $70 for no tree, $70, $80 for no tree. I'm just not gonna do it. Then you have the Carlos Muscadine. Yes, I got the Carlos Muscadine. That's the only Muscadine I got, really. But the thicker them leaves are on that blue Concord, I'm thinking it might be a cross between Niagara and a Concord. That's what I'm thinking, because the leaves is just as thick as it is on a Niagara. And the ones that's on my purple and my green Concord don't get nowhere near as thick. Nowhere near as thick. Oh. To this mic right here. Can y'all hear this mic good? This is the first time I'm testing it out. I got this little thing off of I think it was Temu, man. Pretty sure it was Temu. Either Temu or the TikTok shop one. I'll look back through my past orders and I'll send it to you. Yeah, I've been needing this mic. I done tried 3 or 4 different ones, man, and this one's, it seems like it does a lot better than the other ones. The other ones, do y'all still hear a lot of background noise? Do y'all hear that air conditioner going right now? Or central heating air unit? Because the other one, they picked up a whole lot of different, I don't know, it just didn't seem right. It seemed muffled all the time. Only birds. You don't have TikTok or Temu? Yeah, you can get some nice little stuff off of Temu and the TikTok shop. I got that Sammy Joe. What's going on, Sammy Joe? I got that a little Rainy's cherry off of there for like $12. A little bitty bare root thing. It was like, I say maybe 11 inches now. When I got it, now it's growing. It's about a foot tall now. It ain't doing too bad. I try anything. The price is right. Yeah, I appreciate y'all coming in, hanging out with me for a minute. I'm gonna jump off here. I'm hot. I'm finna go in the house, take me another shower. These mosquitoes are tearing me up out here. But like I always say, if God be for you, who can be against you? If God be with you, whom shall you fear? If no one knows you, still his heart adores you. You are safe. You are loved. You are healed. Yes, you are. Garden is great. Thank you for coming. I appreciate y'all stopping by.